Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. A small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it, then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Salut les gars, c'est Deal. J'espère que vous allez bien. Moi ça va plutôt pas mal comme d'habitude. On se retrouve pour le 11e épisode de notre let's play sur Metal Gear Solid 2. J'ai bien fait de couper à la fin du 10. Parce que je me disais bien qu'après cette grosse cinématique avec le président, il y avait une phase au codec assez longue aussi. Donc écoutez, la mission est claire. On doit aller sauver Emma qui se trouve à l'étage inférieur. On va dire inférieur, ouais. À l'étage inférieur. Ou supérieur. Là on est au 1, on va au B1. Étage supérieur alors supérieur, c'est vous qui décidez. Qui est tout inondé. On a eu la carte de niveau 4 par le président, donc ce qui va nous permettre d'ouvrir d'autres portes. Par contre voilà, ce qui m'angoisse un petit peu, c'est que ça rame beaucoup quand je suis sous l'eau. Donc j'espère la trouver assez rapidement. Sinon ça va être une bonne prise de tête. Alors, il nous avait dit que c'était au nord-ouest du B1. Donc, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Parce que là, j'ai l'impression que tout au bout, il y en a un là. Tout au bout, il y en a un autre là-bas. Allez, on va essayer d'aller tout droit. Ouais, c'est toujours pareil. Ouais, il y a mon OBS qui rame affreux. Non. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on veut? C'est Snake, ça.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Qu'est-ce que c'est
Don't worry
encore?
about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
Oh,
What?
évidemment.
When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived.
T'es en train de te LeBron James, dis-le.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family.
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn. If she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the cam off.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
C'est bien, ça me rassure quand même que je puisse appeler Snake. Ça me rassure bien. Alors, j'essaie de regarder un petit peu le radar, donc ça sert à rien qu'on vienne ici. C'est affreux comme ça bug. Oh. Ok, donc là il va falloir que je reparte par ici. Tout droit, allez. Et là par là il y a quoi là? Il y a rien en fait. Si, il y a quand même un truc. Night Vision, ça c'est bien. On remonte à la surface. Ok. À mon avis c'est là à droite hein. On va retourner voir, je crois que tout droit il y a aussi un... Ouais. Vraiment je fais que de m'excuser mais je suis désolé pour les ralentissements hein. Quand j'avais paramétré mon OBS à l'époque sur Bully, j'avais fait les choses bien, mais voilà, ouais, dès qu'il y a de l'eau, beaucoup d'images en fait, ou du feu, je sais pas, ça aime pas. Là je pense, vous voyez le radar en haut à droite, à mon avis, il faut que j'aille sur la droite et que je descende en bas, puis après il y a une espèce de long couloir. Vas-y, bon, on va tenter. Je sais pas si ça va le faire. Là par ici, et tout droit. Et là. Et là. Et là, et là. Une mine. Une mine. Évidemment. Évidemment, je pisse le sang. J'ai plus de bandage. Hein. Non, j'ai plus de bandage. Vibration, hein, tant pis. Alors. Là, c'est quoi? On peut ouvrir là et on peut ouvrir là. Essayer d'ouvrir là. Allez mon Raiden, je sais que c'est dur sous l'eau. Et y a pas trop le choix. Ok, ça a l'air bon. Oh non, Stillman. Oh non. Ah, ça fait mal au cœur. Raiden, qu'est-ce que tu fais? Tu marches sous l'eau là, je sais pas ce que tu fais. Oh non, Stillman. Ah, le pauvre. Ouais, il s'est battu pour la cause. C'est fermé ça. On remonte. Okay. Donc. C'est bon, j'ai de l'oxy. Allez, on y va. Je passe par là. d'oxygène. Bien. Par où est-ce que je vais là? C'est affreux, mais c'est affreux. Ouah, pire moment du jeu. Hein. Ouais, bah oui, il faut vite que j'ouvre la porte si je veux un peu d'oxygène. Allez! Waouh. Ok. Alors là, on peut aller tout droit, il y a des escaliers. C'est quoi? Est-ce que je peux ouvrir ça? Non, je peux pas ouvrir. Ok. Bah, remonte vite fait. Voilà. Puis là, il y a des escaliers. Alors, oh. Oh, il n'y a plus d'eau. Ouf! Ça, c'est bon. Allez. Certainement une cinématique avec Emma. Hein. Oh, pas du tout. Oh non, pas du tout. C'est pas Emma du tout, ça. Oh là 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 là, ça va être chaud.
Still ticking, huh?
Oh, ça sent la bagarre.
Fortunately, haven't had no vacancies.
C'était quoi ce cri?
I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
Espèce de malade, va.
You knew I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Ah ah! Alors. Bon, les petits potes. Je me souviens de ce fight légendaire. Alors. Je vais vous montrer la petite astuce. Si ça marche encore, évidemment. C'est qui? Il est où le con? Il est là. Ok, il a eu le temps d'en mettre un. Il faut le taper au Stinger. Hein, parce qu'en fait, vous pouvez pas trop le tirer dessus. Vous avez vu dans la cinématique, il a dit qu'il prédit un peu mes mouvements. L'oxygène. Voilà. C'est bien, reste sous l'eau, reste. Allez! Bon, je vais rester comme ça, je crois. Dès qu'il remonte, je le défonce. Enfin, si je peux pas trop perdre de vie, ça peut être bien. On va faire attention quand même au Stinger, on en a plus que 6. Ressors de ton machin là. Voilà. Je reste concentré quand même, je parle pas beaucoup hein, parce que j'ai pas envie d'échouer encore une fois là. Je sais pas combien de fois on est mort dans cette aventure, mais un peu trop à mon goût. Il nous reste que 2 stingers, on va certainement devoir le finir autrement après. Bien, voilà, on l'a eu. Il est où mon... Voilà, lance-grenade. Qui ressort encore. On va éviter les couteaux. Voilà. Allez, il n'y a plus beaucoup à lui en mettre. Ok. Putain. Ouais, il m'avait paralysé le bâtard. Ah non, non.
Yeah.
Il est en train de me faire ma fête là. Oh putain, mais c'est pas possible. Putain, il m'a niqué toutes mes rations, voilà ce que j'ai dit au début. Oh putain, allez! Oh. Allez, mais vas-y, franchement! Ah, je suis mort, je suis mort. Regardez ce qu'il lui reste comme vie. Ah, ça me casse les couilles. Ça me casse les couilles. Ah, je rage beaucoup, mais vas-y, ça me rend dingue. N'importe quoi. Putain, fais chier. Bon, allez. Vas-y, quand tu veux, tu lui mets le stinger. Hein. Oh là là. Ah, j'ai envie de recommencer déjà. Allez, on se concentre. Voilà. Si je peux à chaque fois lui en mettre un, il va passer sa vie sous l'eau. Déjà que 6 stingers. Voilà. Faut pas que je lui laisse le temps de jeter ses couteaux parce que mon stinger il comprend pas là. Voilà. Tu vas là-bas au bout, là, à mon niveau, c'est plus facile. Voilà, comme ça par exemple. Allez, 3 stingers. Et là, je me suis fait niquer. Oh, j'ai eu chaud. Vas-y, excite-toi. Je suis désolé pour ma rage, hein, mais je me sens humilié, je me sens bafoué. Voilà, ça sert à rien. Est-ce qu'un stinger utilise correctement. Je pense à une autre astuce aussi, attendez. C4. C4. Hop. Si jamais, voilà. Tu viens te reposer là, je te défonce. Allez, lâche. Il m'a eu. On va prendre le machin.
Take this. Take this. Take this.
Comment tu cheats grave avec tes machins?
Take this.
Passion. C'est toujours à ce moment-là que je galère. Bouge Raiden, bouge Raiden. Oh putain.
Take this. Take this.
My body.
Oh là là, mais il me saoule. Voilà. Ça l'a pas touché là. Mais on va pas réussir. Hein. Oh merci. Chasse aux vampires, voilà, enfin. Oh. Je me fais vraiment surprendre, je pensais pas que c'était si compliqué, hein, ce Metal Gear Solid 2. Oh là 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 là. J'espère que j'ai pas encore des plombes de cinématique pour avancer un peu là.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Allez, ben on se dirige vers Emma. Et de toute façon, il va encore y avoir pas mal de cinématiques. J'espère que ça va pas déborder. Une ration, merci quand même. Ça va, j'ai full life. Ah, il faut que... Ok, il faut que j'arrive chez. Bon, là par contre, j'ai pas de radar, donc ça va être un peu plus chaud. Pouah, mais qu'est-ce que ça me saoule. Oh là là, mais qu'est-ce que ça me saoule. J'en peux plus, je suis au bout du rouleau. Mais arrête! Ah mais c'est pas possible quoi. Voilà, reste en bas. Putain, je lui demande de rester en bas, il remonte. J'en peux plus du Raiden, j'en peux plus. Et au bout. Oh là là. Oh là là. Je vais crever. J'ai pas de bandage, je vais crever. Je suis en train de pisser le sang. J'ai envie de me laisser mourir, je vous jure. Attendez, on va même accélérer la mort. Je vais me laisser crever, j'en peux plus. Je sais même pas si ça sert à quelque chose si je mets ça là. Body armure. Voilà, bon, on mettra peut-être ça. Hein. Oh là là, qu'est-ce que c'est compliqué ce let's play les gars sur Metal Gear Solid 2. Wow, je vous mens pas vraiment, je suis sincère avec vous, cet arc là sur Metal Gear, il m'aura fait du mal. Hein. Il m'aura vraiment fait du mal. Hein. Et d'un côté, je suis super content de vous présenter ça. Et pour moi, ce serait une consécration de l'avoir sur ma chaîne. Enfin, je serais vraiment enfin, ouais, vraie consécration, vrai plaisir. Mais à mon avis, voilà, c'était la dernière fois que je les faisais. Je pense pas les refaire après. Hein. Je sais pas. En ayant grandi, c'est plus trop mon style de jeu et tout. Enfin, ouais. C'est qu'il faut vraiment être patient. Enfin, je sais pas. Je sais pas. Je vais pas m'avancer aussi, surtout là, je parle sur le coup de la frustration. Puisque ça. Contrôle sous l'eau là, ça me rend dingue. C'est à chier. Oh là là. Je me souviens déjà, je crois, quand j'étais gamin, que ça me saoulait ce passage sous l'eau là. Je comprends rien, on voit rien, je sais même pas où je vais. En fait, limite, voilà, faut même pas que je sprinte quoi. Je sprinte sous l'eau, ouais, exactement. Enfin, je crois que c'est là qu'il faut que j'aille. Hein. Ouais, c'est là, mais j'aimerais bien retrouver la body armure. En fait, ouais, je crois que voilà, faut pas que je nage vite. Hein. Ok. Là, il y a quoi? Je vais me prendre une mine. Hein. Là, tout ça pour avoir un truc que je peux pas prendre. Et voilà, fallait que je me la prenne. Voilà. On monte à la surface. On s'énerve pas. Je vais peut-être pas prendre la ration maintenant. On va mettre l'armure. Je sais pas si ça marche avec les mines. Je retourne là-bas. Ok, normalement c'est ici. Ah, je peux au moins activer ça. Alors, ça dit quoi? Voilà, cool. Les vestiaires. Protémazine. Petit livre. Ça c'est fermé. Du C4. Prends. Je crois qu'elle est là derrière. C'est mes fers. Et là. Oh là, ma voix. Oh là là, ma voix. Minute thermique, ok. Allez, cinématique. Avant la fin de l'épisode. Ah, on est stylé. Ils nous la mettent quand même, l'armure. En cinématique, c'est cool.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try. Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Come on, we have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon. We better move.
I can't. I can't swim. Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me, my mother, when we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later. But first, we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim! I can't swim!
You can do it.
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. Endless blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I had trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest. First, we'll head to filter chamber 2. Then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea. Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster. Hang on tight. Okay, let's go.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait!
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No, somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
Ah ouais, donc je peux même pas... Oh putain. Ok. Putain, j'aurais pensé que je pouvais clôturer mon épisode ici. Ok, bon. Alors attendez, que je réfléchisse. Là, on est où, là? Alors, attends, il y a des escaliers là-bas. Est-ce que si je vais tout droit là, il y a des mines. Là, attends, on a des escaliers juste là. Est-ce que c'est par ici? Non mais là, je crois que je suis revenu sur mes pas, non? Non. Hein. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Alors. Ah, c'est bon. Fais une pause.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid. I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Raiden, what's your status?
Colonel? I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
How?
EE, is that you?
How?
EE. Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
E.E.?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon.
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemies aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there.
Bon, c'est parfait. Est-ce que je peux sauvegarder par hasard? Par tout hasard.
Jack, is that you?
C'est bien moi, c'est toujours le même. Ça m'embête un petit peu d'arrêter l'épisode ici. Mais je veux pas trop que ça déborde non plus. Surtout si Rose a encore un truc à nous dire.
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Oh mais...
Huh?
Oh, mais
I'm
non.
so lonely.
Lonely? Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
Évidemment, Rose, la dépressive, la leveuse, voilà, elle était obligée de nous faire un sacré dialogue, là. Je suis au bout du rouleau, je vous jure. Bon, on s'arrête ici. On se retrouve au prochain épisode, le 12e, pour sauver Emma, sortir de cette shell numéro 2. Et puis, continuer cette aventure tranquillement, j'ai envie de vous dire. Prenez soin de vous en attendant, je fais plein de gros bisous, la santé et l'humour évidemment. Et à très vite. Ciao, ciao.